Wait, is it true you do math? Somebody told me you do math too.
I do math, yes. So I do math to, you know, basically suppress my appetite.
How do you take it?
Intranasally.
I'm sorry, what is that?
Like up your nose.
Oh,
like
okay.
a little
So
bit.
you snort it? You snort it?
A little bit up the nose sometimes, yeah. Something like that.
Maybe do a little snort right now.
Welcome back to Ranting with Rich, and today we will be jumping into the bizarreness of LooksMaxxing by Antonio Talks. Honestly, this LooksMaxxing thing, when I was younger, it was called being a metrosexual, but I think that it's gone to another level now. It's at the point where it's honestly unhealthy and slightly dangerous now with things that guys are trying to do. It seems like the people from the red pill are just carrying over all their extremes into now a new thing, and it's like these incels can only jump from one thing to the other and always be on the far end of it, never somewhere in the middle. But anyway, let's jump into this video.
So I think we all can come to an agreement that the red pill era is dead. Now, with this being the case, a new community has taken the throne, the LooksMaxxers. Now, if you don't know what these are, I'll give you a quick explanation. It's all about upgrading your looks, working on your hairline, having thicker eyebrows. If you have a puffy face, to bloat your face. If you have acne, clearing up your acne. And one of the things that they love the most in this community is like having a strong jawline. So as you can see, this is like the before and after. You know what I'm saying? They love that goddamn chin, boy. Here's another one. He said, let's try LooksMaxxing for a year. And I mean, he's not ugly. Like, he just look young. And then this is the final result. So he's growing out his hair, have facial hair, did the little chin shit. Yeah. Like, what's up with that jaw shit, dog?
It looks gay. I mean, the posing, I mean, granted, maybe the jaw thing makes them all feel like they're models, but it looks gay. The whole strong jawline, like where your jaw is flaring out. And I've seen women doing this too now. I don't know why a dude would want his jaw looking so strong, to be honest with you. It looks kind of crazy, if you know what I mean. What did you do to get that? How do you train your jaw?
Like, that I don't know. It don't look good to me, bro, but
yeah, it look crazy.
I'm not your target. Now, this community has been around for a good little minute now. I believe since 2015. But as of lately, it has started to really blow up. The main reason for this is because of one of the most prominent members in the community, a guy named Clavicular. Now, as of lately, he's been going on a lot of podcasts, linking up with streamers. And as a result of this, his clips have been going viral.
So she got 3.5. Why and how can she improve?
Well, her mid face is way too long. Obviously, she's got the jowls coming in, horrible nasolabial folds. You know, horrible total facial width to height ratio, just really bad age indicators, but obviously at 30, that's not something really that's going to surprise me. Her upper maxilla is super recessed.
They laughing.
I really don't like that guy. I really don't like him. Like, the fact that he's laughing and it's like, yo, I wish he would give a breakdown of Myron's face.
Like, they not chopped.
That's why your under eyes
exactly
are coming in like hell. Really recessed chin. I'm going to give you a 4.5.
Okay.
Actually, and I would push you up to over 5. I would say you could be above average if you lost a little bit of body fat percentage. So
I actually just gained 10 pounds, so I agree with you.
Yeah. So once you leaned out, I think you would be around a little bit above average.
I agree.
I would say that you over here are also average to maybe slightly above. So I'm gonna say she is
That's not surprising at all.
she's a 4.5 over here.
Oh, but why did she get the 5?
Oh, why did she get the 5?
Yeah.
What's the defect?
What? Okay, so what takes away from her is the body fat percentage.
I wrote that down. Her.
Okay, her. So it's going to be her orbital bones, like the bones surrounding her eyes. Her supraorbitals are suboptimal. She really doesn't have any eyebrows. And so the worst phalo that she has is her interpupillary distance, which is the distance between her eyes. They're too close together.
So as you can see, this dude's a goofball. And this is my problem with the community. Like, they hyper-fixate on every single small insecurity. It's like they want to be perfect. No one is going to be perfect. So as a result of this, these dudes start going to the extremes to look attractive. And this Clavicular dude is very down bad.
Wait, is it true you do math? Somebody told me you do math too.
I do math, yes. So I do math to, you know, basically suppress my appetite and try to...
I mean, I don't even really know what to say. Imagine how lucky and privileged you can be to be on the internet on kick and say, yeah, I do hard drugs to make me look good. And people are like, yeah, I need to get his formula and make it happen. Yo, what the?
Leaner. Try to lean.
Wait, so how are you not like tweaking right now if you do?
Well, I mean, once you use it for a while, and if you use moderate dosages, you're just getting like the same effects as alcohol plus the appetite.
Yo, this is sad, bro.
So if you guys didn't know,
It's never that serious.
is essentially the same, class of drug as alcohol. It's just an addition of the methyl group. So the effects are quite similar. So it's really not as bad as people think. You just have.
Let's find that out. What are the effects of long-term low-dose meth usage? Long-term, even low-dose methamphetamine use can have serious effects because meth is highly neurotoxic and addictive. Here are some potential consequences. Neurological effects. Dopamine system damage. Chronic meth use can reduce dopamine receptors, leading to anhedonia, inability to feel pleasure. Oh, I never heard of that. I never heard of anhedonia. Is that how you say the word? Hold on. Is that how you say that word? Anhedonia.
Anhedonia.
Oh, I said it right. Cognitive decline, impaired memory, attention, and decision-making, mood disorders, increased risk of anxiety, depression, and irritability. Physical effects, cardiovascular strain, dental issues, weight loss and malnutrition, behavioral and social impact, dependence and tolerance. Even low doses can lead to psychological dependence, sleep disruption, chronic insomnia or irregular sleep patterns, risk-taking behavior, increased impulsivity, and poor judgment. Why low dose still matters. Meth alters brain chemistry significantly, and repeated exposure, even at low levels, can cause cumulative damage. So this guy's killing himself. Clavicular. Don't be surprised when the stories start. All right? Don't be surprised when how insecure can you be that you decide to become an addict so that you can look good? Who even told people that doing these drugs can help you look good?
So it's surpassing their blood-brain barrier.
How do you take it?
Intranasally.
I'm sorry. What is that?
Hold on.
Like up your nose.
I want to play this again because you gotta hear it.
The same effect. Try to get leaner. Yes. So
These dudes start going to the extremes to look.
I want to bring it back real
And
quick.
this Clavicular dude is very down bad.
Wait, is it true you do meth? Somebody told me you do meth too.
I do. Yes. So I do to basically suppress my appetite and try to get leaner. Try to lean.
Wait, so how are you not like tweaking right now if you do meth?
Well, I mean, once you use it for a while, and if you use moderate dosages, you're just getting like the same effects as alcohol plus the appetite.
Yo, this is sad, bro.
So if you guys didn't know,
It's never that serious.
is essentially the same class of drug as alcohol. It's just an addition of the methyl group. So the effects are quite similar. So it's really not as bad as people think. You just have a lot of people smoking, so it's surpassing their blood-brain barrier.
How do you take it?
Intranasally.
I'm sorry. What is that?
Like up your nose.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
little
So
bit.
you snort it?
A little bit up the nose sometimes, yeah, something like that.
Maybe do a little snort right now.
Clavicular. Yo, kick is a dangerous place. My man said maybe do a little snort right now. Kick would be something that you'd find on a dark web in the past. Now it's a public thing that people can sign on, and if dude really wanted to, he could have been like, yeah, why not? Let me show you how it's done. Boop. I actually had this ready after we did this interview because I need to lean out. I need to get a little slim. I feel a little thick. I feel a little I don't feel sunken in that much. You know what I mean? I need to I don't even know the feeling. I'm just talking on my ass because I don't know the feeling of taking meth. Never done any hard drugs. Smoke a little weed, but that's about it. Yeah. So I'm sure people will say yeah, this is a great idea. Look what he did to look so good. look at him. He's exactly what I want to look like. So if I'm gonna do everything I can and do everything he does, so I can kind of look like this guy, or at least get close to something like him. These are our influencers now. Crazy. Well, maybe not in the black community. Let me make that clear. But still, red pill. There's black people in the red pill community. So, yeah.
Yep, bone smashing.
Wait, you actually did that shit?
Yep.
Wait, you to your face?
Yeah, bone smashing.
How does that even work?
So bone smashing bases off the principle of
this
Wolff's
is
law, right? Where when you break down a bone, it's going to grow back stronger. So you're intentionally creating microfractures to your cheekbones, your zygos, in order to induce this process.
Now, if you look at the before and after pictures of this young man, I mean, he does look better, but we could just attribute that to puberty, bruh. He's only 19 years old. He's still, you know, kind of going through that phase. And this is the problem with 2025 in general, man. The hyper-fixation on looks. Everyone's getting surgery. We got the women getting lip fillers, BBLs. The men's doing things like this now, trying to increase their height. If you go into public right now, bro, go to the mall, grocery store, you're going to come across conventionally unattractive men with very beautiful women. This is because looks are not everything. Maybe you lack in looks, but you can pick up on other attributes such as socializing. Maybe you know how to talk to people. You're charismatic. You got you some money. You know, it's other things you can do. But I think hyper-fixating on just looks is crazy because it's going to lead to very extreme things like this young man right here. And my thing is, like, with these look maxers, I kind of compare them to the gym bros because women, they do not like overly buff dudes. The only people that are giving them compliments are other gym dudes that are buff. It's the same thing with these looks maxers. And to me, I don't mean this in a mean way or a slur way. A lot of them come off as gay or being homosexual, which is
I said it from the very beginning. Like, it comes off very gay. And from what I know, from the time that boys and girls started getting into each other when I was younger, at like 14, 13 or whatnot, as we got older, into like our 15, 16, most women already stated they don't like pretty boys. They don't like boys that are too much into their looks. I had a really close friend, shout out to him. And dude, man, shout out to Pootie. Pootie used to wear a lot of he was very fashion savvy, right? He had a lesbian next door neighbor who would often have like beads that she would put in her locks and her braids or whatnot when she had braids. He would often ask her to borrow some of those colored beads so that he could put in either his hair or when he got braids, put it in his hair or put it in his sneakers so that his sneakers would match his hair. And he would get cuts in his eyebrow. He would, I don't know. Like, it was, I never caught wind of anything. Like, to be honest with you, I always just thought like, all right, this guy's really into his looks or whatnot. And he ended up turning out to be homosexual. So, and which is fine, you know what I mean? Shout out to him. Still got mad love for my homie. Like, I mean, no love lost at all. But it was a very shocking revelation for me because he got plenty of girls. Granted, every girl he met, he would only deal with them once and then kind of like ghost on them. And maybe that was him figuring himself out. But at that time, social media wasn't even really a thing. It was 2004, 2005, and he definitely wasn't. He was definitely looks maxing, which to me is just metrosexuals. But now this looks maxing thing is just on a whole nother level. I really feel like what Antonio's saying is 100% true, though. I do feel like it comes off as homosexual. It comes off as gay. That you're doing all the things that you're doing because women are not really checking for dudes that look like this, and a lot of these dudes are often giving advice to other dudes who are looking at them. This content is not for straight males because straight males are not necessarily taking the time to watch this type of content. You know what I mean? Especially like in those dudes that are doing this, are they doing it for women? Because you spend so much time working on this stuff, you're not even entertaining any women. The whole point is to get this look. And then after you get this look, you start promoting it on social media that you've achieved this look. Where's the time for the females? Where's the time that's allocated towards building a relationship with somebody or any of that? I mean, you spend a lot of time chilling with dudes, talking to dudes, and promoting stuff to dudes. And It's just gay. Like it comes off mad gay. I don't know. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
Nothing wrong with that. But I believe their main goal is to find women. So it's just kind of weird.
What would you rate Marlon on a scale from 1 to 10?
I would rate Marlon between a 7.5 and an 8 out of 10. So I'd put him right around Chad. Extremely good looking, very mager. So I'd rate him Chad.
What's his like main negative?
His main negative is his mandibular growth, right? So he's got.
Bro, this is what I be talking about. The little insecurities that nobody is going to pick up on but other LooksMaxxers. Like, what the? Come on, bro.
Got a bit of a recessed mandible.
I do want y'all to understand that they're taking this advice from a meth addict. This is a meth user. They're taking advice from a meth addict. This dude might be tripping on balls right now. And I guess because he sounds very educated, clavicular. I mean, clavicles. You know what I mean? This is.
You look at some of the clips of him in motion from the side profile.
Like, what the
His chin is slightly recessed. You know, obviously we're being hypercritical just for the objective rating. I think he's better looking than me before anyone goes crazy. But it's just like if we're being hyper analytical,
Weird
like,
time.
these small things take him down a little.
But why be hyper analytical? Who's that hyper analytical? If that's something that a woman cared about when I approached her, and she expressed that to me, I wouldn't even want to talk to her anymore. I'd be like, all right, nah, I'm good. I'm cool. Why would I be interested in somebody who's that particular or who's that granular with stuff like that? It's content geared towards those men, and it's not helping those men get women because those women that they want to get are not interested in that type of stuff. And if you did find a woman who was interested in that type of stuff, you'll end up with a woman who's constantly nagging you about the most minor things, which is something that they also don't want. They don't want a woman who's it's bananas.
A little bit in terms of his points.
Now I want to switch this topic up because y'all know me. I gotta bring race into everything. If you a black man, stay out of these LooksMaxxing communities, okay? Because it's not for us. Most of these things that they find conventionally attractive are Eurocentric features, okay?
Facts.
So right here, before discovering LooksMaxxing, and he's just a young kid. That's all it is. He's just young. Look, y'all see? Why they always holding their damn lips like that? Like they be like I don't know how to explain it, but let's compare. Y'all see the main thing, right? The main thing that in these LooksMaxxing communities.
Where's this child's father? Look at this kid. This is nuts. Like I hate it. I hate it. It's not for us. And then why is their upper lip always so fucking shiny like this? Or it looks plastic. Like as if he went and got his lip fillers in, looking like a Kardashian or something. I hate this shit. I genuinely feel like this kid is lacking guidance. He probably grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood or goes to a predominantly white school. If this is something that black kids are doing in like urban areas and in like a predominantly black area, is very weird. It's not something that we do. It's not something that at least not something that I'm aware of that we do. But shit, I give you an example of one of my boys being a metrosexual, but I feel like this is beyond metrosexual. The whole sunken in cheeks, like the cheeks being sucked in and the lips pouting like that. You giving off real zesty. Like, it's real zesty. Like, this is a pause picture. This is a pause AO picture. We can't have black men doing these type of things. And I appreciate Antonio for always bringing race into it, because I'm the same way. You always got to bring race into it because that's the type of country we live in. And whenever people tell you you shouldn't bring race into it, tell those white people that first, because they bring race into everything. They created laws that brought race into it. They created a system of laws that will make sure that race is always involved in anything that goes on in this country. So don't listen to anybody when they tell you not to bring race into it. It don't matter. You always got to look at it from a racial view. And I'm not just saying that to black people. As a minority, you should always bring race into it and look at it from a racial point of view. Why did this happen this way? And is this for my people? You know what I mean? What's wrong with that? I see nothing wrong with that.
Always holding their damn lips like that. Like, they be like I don't know how to explain it, but let's compare. Y'all see the main thing, right? The main thing that in these LooksMaxxing communities they deem unattractive is the nose. As we all know, as black people, we have a broader nose. So I don't know what the hell he did, if he got surgery to make his nose look skinnier, or it is skinnier. Now he's more attractive now. That's probably the biggest takeaway from this. Disappointed the Yamily. Yamily disowned him. Bro abandoned his Yamily. And then this comment right here has the most likes. How did bro leave the Yamily? 23,000. So these 23,000.
Is that a new thing, the Yamily? What did he do to his nose though? If he's only 18, 17, I'm sure his parents didn't pay for no surgery. Did he figure out the angles on the camera? I mean, did he contour? He might have did some contouring to look like that. I mean, he already greased up his lip and all that. Looked like he shaved all the hairs above his lip. I ain't gonna lie, man. That nigga nose was crazy though.
Are probably young black men that are told by the internet that their nose is ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like what Malcolm X said, y'all. Who taught you to hate yourself?
And if you're black, just know that the LooksMaxxing community is not for
obviously, bro.
When I was young, like a teenager, 12, 13, I looked into LooksMaxxing, you know, and it helped me get my skin right, helped me get my hair right.
Yeah, it started off
extremely chubby, helped me lose weight. That's when I got in the gym, was around 14, 15. There are definitely benefits to doing your best to look better and improve
yourself. Definitely.
But a lot of it can be extremely toxic and black pill and just lame. For example, if you're African, like me, I'm straight up African, or even African American, you have African features, like a bigger nose, you know what I'm saying, bigger lips, a stronger jawline. These little black pill clowns are trying to tell you that your natural features aren't good enough. Like there's this kid called Clavicular, and he was straight up talking to Neon saying that his nose was too wide. Like, bro, shut up, bro. Shut up.
What do you... Can you stop doing that?
I hope that's a filter. This is what white men believe white women want from white men to look like. This is what they believe. They believe that they want them jacked, their jaw, their cheekbones poked out, their jaw flaring, their cheeks sunken in, and I guess their nostrils flared out. Like, this is fucking disgusting.
At the end of the day, y'all, love yourself. You're a human. No one is perfect.
Now, that was bananas, and shout out to Antonio Speaks for always having his finger on the pulse of what's going on in social media and you know, life in general. If you like this video, make sure you go check out my next video talking about, I really don't know. Just check it out. All right, later.